This is Luna. Lost all its value from 100 and what were we at?
It was over
$109?
100.
Yeah, $109 straight down to 0.00287 as we see. And it's actually up.
Oh yeah, you posted that. The guy who bought $1.39 as a joke, and now it's worth $23. I mean, it's like the ultimate dead cat.
Yeah, yeah, I have the tweet, and there you go. And people are now speculating on how much they can make because, it's such a volatile thing. But my goodness.
Dude, that thing, buying it at $1, expecting it to go back up, reminds me of like when Blockbuster was going bankrupt. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
It's really sad. I mean, it was never supposed to get unpegged to the dollar, even though it was algorithmically. But that just goes to show you nothing is certain.
Some guy wrote on Twitter, he's like, this is the same as if you invested in Madoff, right? You invested in Madoff, you lost all your money. Madoff was a scammer. It was a Ponzi scheme. You know all of this.
Yeah.
And then you're like, you know what? It's at the bottom. Let me buy back in.
Right. This market gives no people
Right.
can't accept that it's over. Before we go any further, guys, please like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell to get notified. We have a lot of great content coming up. First and foremost, we are doing an interview this weekend with the one and only Tom Nash. So excited to have this guy on the show. If you're not a member of our Discord, you should join. Today is a great day. We have a channel specifically set where you could post your questions. The rest of the Discord will go and upvote them with likes or rocket ships or clappy hands. And when Vitaly and I do the interview, we will reference this and we will ask some of the most popular questions to Tom Nash when he's on the show. And also Mark Frohnmayer is coming back. Earnings are the 16th, and we're going to take a few days to process the information that he lets us know. We're going to collect our questions. And again, if you're a member of our Discord, we also have a channel specifically to ask Mark Frohnmayer questions. We will try to ask him as many of these questions as possible. Guys, if you're not part of the Discord, this is really the best time to join. We have tons of channels here. Everything from general discussions. We have an IPO wish list. We discuss options trading. We have EV energy stocks. We have fintech stocks. And then we have just general stock market, green bean stocks.
So I want to make it clear. You join our Discord, you get to talk to the CEO through us. So you get to ask the questions and we'll be your mouthpiece.
It's like the 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon, except like we're Kevin Bacon. Like if you ever wanted a direct access to Mark Frohnmayer,
Isn't Mark Frohnmayer Kevin
get
Bacon?
It through us. Our FUV channel is one of the most active ones. And this particular earnings is going to be crazy because I think it is now the most shorted stock in the stock market. And if you want to support us even further, please consider Patreon. We have 3 levels here: the fan, the super fan, and the make it rain super fan. That's constantly changing. I love it.
The fan level, even though it has all these benefits, please just join that level in order to even support us. Even if you just like the content and you're not interested in the Discord, not interested in different things, join that level. It helps us make more content and keep it coming to you, and all these interviews as well. So here we have another interview coming up with a solar installer, and this is Sol Home. He has a YouTube channel. This is an actual installer, David, and he will be on our podcast coming up. And we're going to talk about Enphase and see if our confirmation bias gets confirmed again, that Enphase is the bomb. Breaking, Binance has delisted Luna. And I think Gemini is either delisting it or on the verge of delisting. Even if you thought it was coming back for some reason, you thought like it's being delisted. Like that's not...
It's gone.
Remember when XRP got delisted?
Yeah. No, yeah, it's gone. It's like...
What did it do for the price? Nothing good. It did recover, but considering what Ethereum and Bitcoin did for crypto, so, like a 3x in crypto is not exactly recovering. All-time highs were around $3 in the last bull run, 2017, 2018, and I think it got to $1.50. So anyone who was in 2018 would have probably paid more than the recovery.
So if you did hold it, you could only sell it at that point. But I think Luna's going to be completely gone. I don't think you could buy or sell it after a certain point.
Someone just broke into, I don't know if this is true, by the way. So Daquan is the guy who did Luna and Lunaterra.
Right.
He's the CEO or whatever it is of a crypto thing. He's the owner, the CEO, the founder. And so it says someone just broke into Daquan's apartment in Seoul, Korea. I don't know if it's true or not. Someone should tell us in the comments. UST is now 0.25 cents, and this is when it was higher. Now it's 0.02 cents.
Click the link.
Right? Luna is less than a cent. Because look, if someone went all in, some people go all in. Like we talked to some people on our Discord who are going all into certain things, and it's great if it succeeds, but the success is not guaranteed, right? It's like you shouldn't go all in into anything because the success is just not guaranteed. Even Tesla, why don't I have 99.99% of my money in Tesla? I really feel it's going up 2 to 3x minimum, right? But there is that little guy in the back of my mind who's saying, this can actually go down way lower than I expected to.
What do you think happens to Tesla stock if the
God.
Russian government
Easily in
does
half.
get to Elon? Your gains are not guaranteed, and your stock or your favorite stock, your favorite crypto can go to zero.
Or even a cut, like in a stock sense, maybe it doesn't go to zero, but it gets cut in half. So still, never go all in. And we do offer some financial advice every now and then, right? The only financial advice we said is sell, 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 sell. Remember that video? So we're going to have a link to that video. You got to sell at some point. Right. And the other financial advice is don't go all into anything. It just doesn't make any sense, because if you're actually trying to build wealth for the long term and not just speculating, that's different. Anyone who went into Luna 100% is a pure speculator. I've been through that, so that's why I feel for these people, because I have lost a lot of money in crypto. Yeah. And luckily, the only thing that saved me was Bitcoin and Ethereum and holding that through the pain, but it wasn't things like XRP holding that.
You bring up a good point. Like, you're going to make mistakes, especially for those of you that are just starting. If you risk all of your capital on these speculative plays, you won't have anything left once you've learned the lessons.
We see the all growth got totally smashed, right?
Yeah.
And growth itself, like growth stocks, have gone down, let's say 70, 80%. But if you look at crypto, I actually say crypto's hanging on fairly well, but we're about to see some massive blood in the street. So those things that you believe in, these altcoins, they're going to be 99% down.
Friends, don't let friends buy alts in a bear market. The altcoins cannot do well if Bitcoin and Ethereum are not doing well, and Bitcoin and Ethereum are not doing well.
Me personally, I've sold a lot of altcoins, and the reason is because I've been through 2017, 2018, when I owned a lot of altcoins, and I thought there was a bottom. And my God, that bottom was way further than I could have ever imagined. It was literally 95 to 99% down for every altcoin, like every altcoin. Even Ethereum, by the way. I just want to point that out.
Well, Ethereum wasn't mature like it is now. I don't know who had posted it, but it was something along the lines of, we're probably going to find the support again at the previous all-time highs.
I think that was Arthur Hayes. You're mentioning the article that Sonny Coates posted in our Discord.
Yeah, I agree with his assessment that we're probably going to find support back at the previous all-time highs. If you lost everything on Luna or UST, please don't despair. It might feel like it's an impossible task to recover, but trust me, you can and you will. I have lost everything before. I know how it feels. But to be fair, this is May 13th, the day before. Just to be clear, the 60-day cycle low, next low in 2 months, bear trend with a 4-year cycle low still ahead towards the end of the year. Matches my view on stocks in a bear market. 2022 is not going to be fun.
Bottom line is, do not buy altcoins. The second piece of advice we'll ever give. Wait until confirmation of some sort of a bottom in Bitcoin, maybe Ethereum. I would say more Bitcoin. Ethereum's really just going to follow Bitcoin at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Stay away from it. Stay away from XRP. Stay away from Cardano. Stay away from everything else that, even with the ones we like I like Cardano, but I'm not buying Cardano as it's dropping. There's no way in hell I'm going to do that.
Morgan Stanley reports that retail traders are no longer the dominant volume compared to institutional investors in crypto on Coinbase. We needed the institutions to get in so we can see our target prices of $100,000 or a 5-digit Ethereum. But what that means is the previous cycles of Bitcoin do not translate to this. The movement and the price action that we're used to does not translate to this. Their considerations are very different from retail. These guys are not hodlers. These guys do not care about selling in and out of positions. And when they sell or when they buy, it moves the market. So this is a time where we really just kind of got to hold on.
These guys are not hodlers. They don't care about the story, the narrative, what's going on in 20 years, inflation. They just want to make $1. As soon as they see there's no point to hold it, they dump on us.
It's gone.
And we think buy the dip. That's what we've sort of learned over the last couple of years. Yeah. But be careful about that. I would say do not buy the dip. Wait, buy it judiciously, DCAing as it gets to your price levels. But do not go crazy every $500 buying some dip. Right. Do not buy the dip.
Don't be dip buying.